The reason why we say this is the best T20 league in the world. The incredible Premier League continues to give its thriller, though some of the viewers, including me, Rohan, and the others, were disappointed that so early the script came to an end. We got to know our four teams that are making to the playoffs. But here comes a little bit of twist, as we don't know who are the two teams that are making into the top two. We were putting our calculations there. If GT wins two in a row, they may move into the top two. If RCB win, if Punjab win, all had the chance of winning back-to-back games and securing a spot in the top two. Ended up that all three of them lost their penultimate league stage game. And now, including and inviting the heavyweights, the Mumbai Indians, that you can also come and have a bite of the cherry as well. How important is this game and the next game for the season? Because considering as of now, while we are speaking, it's one last time, Tala, in this season versus the team that are on a mission of winning and then moving on to the top two, Gujarat Titans. Considering the Gujarat Titans are winning, your focus now moves into either of Punjab or Mumbai. Go, but it's RCB who played the last game of the league.
Rightly said, Pritham. That's the beauty of this IPL. Even though certain teams are gone and eliminated, the top four, the race to the top two is also equally important to get that one bite of the cherry extra. That's the incentive these guys have. As you said, MI also now has a chance to sneak up into the top two because of the results of those last three games of the other three top teams. So I think that's the way the beauty of IPL has gone about. The last game, RCB LSG may be the decider. Based on a run rate also could be another factor that can come in. But overall, that's the fun nature of this T20 game, the IPL. Mumbai win this game against Punjab, they can easily ride the wave. Punjab may have been cursing themselves for losing that game against DC, whereas it was in their hands. If they could have done it, it was completely under their own control. But I think that's the nature of the game. One good knock by Samir Rizvi kind of dented their hopes. So end of the day, it's the great battle to watch out for. So I think it's MI always a formidable team. I always feel if you want to win and be the best, you need to beat the best. So any team that can beat MI, I think they'll have the better chance to go through. So I think that's the way MI's legacy has been. So all the best to other three teams.
Absolutely, all the best to other three teams. But if you give somebody like a Mumbai Indians a little bit of sniff of having two bites at the cherry, why not give them the sixth title as well? Because they might just do it because they're looking a formidable side, peaking at the right moment, right time as well. And we have been tired saying this even during that 10-day break between what was happening in the border as well. We were discussing the same. But Punjab Kings, RCB, both are playing back-to-back games away from home at a single venue. Jaipur for Punjab, Lucknow for RCB. Both lost the first game in the same venue. Now moving on to play the second game. Do you think it's going to be an additional advantage because you will know the conditions, dimensions, you will practice there as well? Or what about the opponents? Because it's the home team, LSG, are going to play that. And similarly, Mumbai Indians, who just do not need any conditions.
I think it'll be more tougher for Punjab because Mumbai, as you said, have that momentum and have got all bases covered. So they'll come really very hard against Punjab. So it'll be tougher for them. Whereas RCB, I know against Sunrisers, they struggled a bit because of the long gap they had between the game, on-field game at least. And they have a very good record away against the six teams they did play before that. So I think beating LSG at Lucknow will be an incentive for them not just to complete a 7 in a row, but also to get the top two finish. And also since it's the last game, they know the equation and the run rate factor that's required. So I think a bit more addition and help for RCB compared to a PBKS, I feel.
Absolutely. But at the moment, if you look into what's in front of your screen as well, Rohan, GT are playing CSK at home, currently sitting in the top of the tree with 18 points. So win for them, nobody catches them. They straight away move on to 20 points, top of the table they end with, and also top in terms of the qualified one as well. But Punjab Kings face the Mumbai Indians tomorrow. After that, day after tomorrow, is the Royal Challengers Bangalore who face the Lucknow Super Giants. So considering that GT wins this game, move to 20, they secure the spot in the top two. What happens if the Mumbai Indians beat the Punjab Kings and the Royal Challengers Bangalore loses to the Lucknow Super Giants?
Then again, as I said, best wishes to whichever team plays Mumbai because
it's going to be GT then.
That's what GT, and that means it's a qualifier one for Mumbai. And if they win that, they're into the finals. And best wishes to any team that plays them there also. So I think any team gets half a chance to make sure MI is at the elimination brink. I think that's another incentive for these guys. Because end of the day, we do know MI are 5-time champions. GT has won it a time. The other two teams are gunning for their first ever title. So I think PBKS and RCB will be more wanting to make sure the results come to their side of it. Of course, their fans also will be praying the same. But end of the day, as I said, you have to beat someone like a Mumbai Indians to go through, whether it's qualifier, eliminator, wherever. You have to beat them to make sure the title is in your pocket rather than somebody else, I think.
100%. You need to see. Otherwise, the wish for many of the people at one stage of the tournament was that, are we sensing towards a new champion this time around? Is the 18th season belonging to somebody who has retired from Whites? Is VK18 going to lift the 18 title as well? And also the first for RCB. It's not to be. If it's Mumbai Indians and G team playing the qualifier one, it could be any one of them winning either the second or the sixth. Then it's going to be party spoiled for the other two teams as well. But at this moment, your thoughts on what could this game prove out to be? We did not witness Yuzvendra Chahal in the previous game for the Punjab Kings. Not sure what was there. Hopefully he's back for this important game. Marcus Steiner said he was suffering from COVID. He came back and played a blinder of a knock. That's another thing you need to look into. But Mumbai Indians will miss a few players from their side after this game. Do you think they will sense that the combination might hamper, though the players that are coming in are like-to-like replacements?
Yes, but again, getting adjusted to the conditions in India from say for someone like a Bairstow and others, Asalanka is there, I think. So all these guys coming in straight away to a knockout game under pressure, irrespective of the kind of batter or bowler you are. I think
Correct.
getting adjusted will be a tougher task for these guys. How many hours of net practice they do, but under pressure, can they deliver against some class opponents will be a big factor. So I think MI missing three players right away when they get into playoff will be a huge task. But others, I think, can always stop up for them. I think we've seen that time and again, irrespective of the injuries. We saw in the first half of the tournament when they're literally down and out, how 7 in a row they won and turned the season around.
Yeah.
So MI, you can never count them out, irrespective of what setbacks they suffer. I think you always hope for the best when you play them, because you have to raise your game much to a different level than expecting them to move down a touch.
Correct. 100%. And that's absolutely true when it comes about Mumbai Indians and the quality they have in this side. Match winners from 1 to 11, no matter it's the overseas players, no matter it's the Indian players. Talk us through, before I move on to the strategic timeout section, how underrated is this bowler, be it international cricket, be it domestic cricket, any league games, any format. Mitchell Sadna.
Very underrated. I think he doesn't get the due credit. Of course, he's been a New Zealand captain also in the white ball format, and the control he has for a finger spinner, for left arm spinner in this age of T20 cricket, when batsmen look to go after such kind of matchups, etc. But to have that variation, the slowness, and getting
Correct.
adjusted to kind of surface and deliver that kind of impact, I think that's where he has grown a lot. We saw him against
Like, how does he
India.
bowl that one delivery 97 kilometers per hour and the next delivery in 75?
And that too with no change of action as well. There's no arm
Absolutely.
speed release or anything that gives a cue to the batsman either. So I think that shows the amount of guile he has as a good left arm spinner. I think that's marvelous addition for someone like a Hardik to have, not just have a Jasprit Bumrah to go whenever or whatever stage of the game, but Mitchell Santner at any point of time also can give the kind of impact, picking up wickets or a tight over. So I think that's the reason MI are blessed to have two really champion bowlers, because as you said, even in the red ball format at Wankhede, I think he literally ripped through the Indian batting order. So I think
Correct.
that shows how much he has grown as a bowler, learning to adapt to the conditions he has. I think you can never, if there's one bit of help in the pitch for a spinner, I think Mitch Santner will definitely exploit it.
100%. He will definitely exploit those conditions and he will exploit the surface as well. That's the reason why you said about two match winners. I think the entire bowling unit is a match winner, adding Trent Bowl, Deepak Char as well. But strategic timeout section now, Rohan. Over to you. 60 seconds, 4 questions. Your time starts now. I wish you all the best because all 4 of them are mouth-watering ones. Question number 1, Surya Kumar Yadav or Shreyas Iyer? Who will score more runs according to you?
Surya has been a great form this season. I think Shreyas also has answered a lot of his critics, but my pick, because of its Jaipur, I think Surya will be slightly higher than Shreyas, though I think it will be a very close contest.
Okay, Ryan Rickleton or Josh Inglis, which keeper do you think will have a biggest impact before they leave for the international games?
I'll go for Inglis because familiarity with Jaipur conditions for the last game. Rickleton, I'm not so sure, though at the top of the day has done well with Rohit. Just for this matchup, I think English is my pick.
Okay, Jasprit Bumrah or Arshdeep Singh, who picks more wickets according to you?
I think any question featuring Jasprit Bumrah, it should be Jasprit Bumrah, an out-and-out winner. But Arshdeep has come good really well, selected for Indian team in the test series as well.
Exactly.
But it'll be a good contest to watch out, because whichever seamer will have a bigger wicket-taking ability, I think that team will have the better chances of doing well. But still, Jasprit Bumrah for me.
One, Tilak Verma or ex-MI player Nihal Vadera. Which youngster do you think will score more runs?
So just for that current form, I'll go for Vadera.
Okay, so 4 questions have been answered. Even Stevens, in terms of which team he's going towards, we will see at the end of the day how many do you get correct. But players to watch out for is where we head towards. Let's take a look into my picks. Shreyas Iyer, Prabsimran Singh and Arshdeep Singh for the Punjab Kings. For the Mumbai Indians, the big boys, Surya Kumar Yadav, Hardik Pandya and Jasprit Bumrah, according to me. Your thoughts, any other choices?
I think Mitch Santner, as you were discussing recently now, I think he's been underrated and unsung hero for MI ever since I think he balled that one to Karun Nair. I think the
Correct.
uh, momentum of the IPL season for Mumbai changed. So I think he's one guy who is a really guy to watch out for in terms of wicket taking ability for MI in a pitch like Jaipur, where it's a huge ground and some breeze also to assist his drift. That can be a matchup for them. Punjab, I think Shreyas Iyer is out there to prove a lot of critics right. I think wrong actually. He wants to is just narrowly missed out on the test selection. I know
Yeah.
lots of talks going on, but I am sure any injury or niggle that can come through because it's a five test series. Shreyas Iyer, I think, will be just around the corner. I feel in case he does get a chance. Prop Simran has had a wonderful journey so far this season.
Yep.
Asdeep rightly, as you said, but one guy again, not much. Thought has gone into him is someone like Yuzvendra Chahal. If he's fit enough, I think that would be a huge plus point for Punjab. But rest of them, I think, have done decently for them.
Okay, Yuzvendra Chahal. Like, yeah, we all don't know why he was missing in the previous game, but hope he's back for this game. But during the timeout, he was saying about how happy are you towards Arshdeep Singh getting an Indian call up. How much does he deserve this? Because he bowled really well in the county season last year. Now we finally have a left arm seamer holding the red cherry after Zair Khan.
Very huge and well deserved, because I think last year or even two maybe he has been the number one bowler also in T20s. So I think it's a gradual step up for him. We know
Correct.
Jassim may not play the entire series. So I think end
Correct.
of the day against a team like England who go for that baseball philosophy, the only way to curb them is picking wickets. And yes, Jassim will give you those wickets and control the over. But someone like Arshdeep is there. I think he can share the burden with Bumrah.
Hmm?
And if in case he isn't available, step up into that senior bowler role. Yeah, it's a first test tour for him, but he'll give you that left arm seamer option, that, as you
Correct.
rightly said, and chance to get those English batters up. So I think well deserved. The county stint has, I think, helped him a bit more evolution in red ball as well as in white ball cricket. So I think I look forward whenever he gets the chance to play any of the test matches to do well, because not just Bumrah, I think someone like Siraj also will be there, who's a senior player there to give him the guidance, because Prasidh, Akashdeep are also quite relatively
Correct.
new in terms of test cricket. So I think a huge opportunity for them. I know it will be pressure. People may say a lot of predictions in terms of the series results, but end of the day, this is a young squad,
Yeah.
not much burden for them. Just go out there, enjoy the opportunity. I think
Absolutely.
it's time for you to build a new legacy, moving on from the old
100%.
stalwarts that we had. I think this is the time for the Prince era, as we said. These guys are proven match winners in IPL setups and other formats. This is the time for these guys to shine, just like what Arshdeep has got an opportunity.
100%. You said about this is a transition phase. People shouldn't be disheartened in terms of defeats as well, because we need to understand that they will learn from this. A very new looking squad, and it was time when we have a transition phase. Better not. If they win thrillers, we should be proud of them rather than being like we should get used to it. It can happen as well. But moving into the battles as well for this game, coming back to the Indian Premier League 2025, let's take a look into that. Trent Bolt versus Priyan Sharia is my battle number one. Arshdeep Singh versus Rohit Sharma is my battle number two. And Marco Jansen versus Surya Kumar Yadav is my third.
Bolt, I think he has made up that habit to pick up that early wicket in his opening overs. I
Correct.
think both Priyansh and Prabh Simran can be a bit tentative in terms of the gap between the bat and pad. So I think Bolt will rightly attack them. So if these guys can survive those couple of overs, I think then they can play their natural game. Arshdeep again match up with Rohit struggling against left armers. So if Arshdeep also can hoop in swing something like that, or even a short ball, good one at Rohit's angling it away, I think that can be a good matchup as well. But for me, Jansen versus Sky, the extra bounce the South African seamer does get, Surya with his rams and stuff like that. Early on, if you can just be a bit smart playing him, that will go a long way in helping MI go further in this game.
Absolutely. It could be possible as well. Three mouth-watering battles have been said. What about the predicted playing 11 as we're coming to the business end of the tournament? Not expecting much changes, starting with the Punjab Kings. Why change something that is not broken? Though they lost the previous game, I think Yuzvendra Chahal comes into the side probably as the impact player as things went in place of Praveen Dubey. Is it the same for you, Rohan?
Yeah, if Chal is fit and fit enough, I think he'll walk into this 11 anyway. Praveen Dubey, I'm not sure, was good enough on that particular day, because
Correct.
someone like Harpreet Brar has stepped pretty well in UC's
Correct.
absence. I think he's also been very underrated, coming in mainly as an impact sub, but straight away playing as a main 11 player. I think that shows a lot of confidence the team management is showing in him. Even with his batting also, I think has done pretty well. Very gutsy kind of a player. I think if Chahal comes in, that trio in the middle overs, the spinners, I think they can have a bigger impact for Punjab compared to what someone like a Praveen Dubey may offer.
Absolutely. Pravin Dubey was here and there against his former franchisee, but you said Chahal will walk into this 11. 100% correct about it. The strike bowler in terms of the spinning department. Let's take a look at the big heavyweights playing 11, Mumbai Indians. They're on a winning streak. Why would I think about changing their 11? Some of the players are going back. Before that, they will play the full strength side. Same 11, Rohan.
Same 11, but if you're a Mumbai management, you may also think maybe give one of those guys who is playing maybe in the playoff starting 11 in case of these guys. They may like to rotate and make sure they're also getting some game time rather than straight away into the knockouts. So if I'm into them,
But
I'd
they
like
are
to
available from the playoffs.
from the playoffs. Yeah, that's what. In case I said if they're available, you never know how Mumbai functions. They can straight away come in overnight and start playing. So that's something which we can't argue about how things are set up. But I'm just thinking if people are available, we can always swap it. But if there's no room to maneuver that, go with the same 11 because tried and tested and won your game. So no changes for my firm.
No changes for MI until unless MI does MI things as per Rohan, putting him into the hot seat. Predictions time. Huge game for both the franchisees. As I said, considering the Gujarat Titans are winning this ongoing game that is taking place at the moment, your thoughts, Rohan, what would you do? Where are you heading towards in this encounter?
Technically, just because they've played a game already on this particular surface, I think Punjab should start favorites. I know against MI, nobody says that once they're in that momentum. But Punjab Kings, actually, if they put their right amount of mental strength and their ability in place, they can beat this MI team. But overall, it's a very, very close game. I know 90% people may pick MI, but just for the continuity's sake, I think Punjab Kings deserve this game a lot more to win. So 51-49 for me, Punjab.
51-49 according to Punjab. That 1% is because they've already played a game in this venue a couple of days back against the Delhi Capitals. Thanks a lot, Rohan. Thank you to all the viewers for watching this video. It's a huge game. It's the penultimate game of the league stages as well. All eyes on both the teams. The winner, possibly, I cannot say guaranteed, but possibly will have a big shout on the qualifier one round as well. Don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much and bye-bye.